Hola.
How are you?
My car won't start.
Oh no! I like how you started with "I'm doing great." My car, however.
Yeah, I think what's funny is that maybe like a little less than a month ago, Cole's car wouldn't start.
Oh my god!
I used my car to jumpstart his car, and then he was able to take it to the mechanics, and then they were like, "Yeah, you need a new battery," so he got his, replaced, and then now my car won't start. So I think he'll have to jumpstart my car so that I can get my battery replaced.
Oh my god!
Or whatever's wrong with it.
Wow.
Yeah, amazing. This music is hype.
Yeah, I actually do think that this game has some of the best music in the series.
Ooh.
Just because it's like, it's one of the first games where they have the 3DS system, right? Because most of the games until this point have been they've actually been Game Boy games that have been, they were actually Game Boy Advance games that were ported to the Nintendo DS system, but we only ever got the DS versions. But this, I believe, is the first game on the 3DS system. Apollo Justice came out on the DS, and that had some more bits and bobs. But you can tell like the music like fidelity is just like it's just more because they could do more. So it's the first time you kind of hear these like orchestral renditions.
Oh, really cool. That's cool. I like that.
Actually, that might not be exactly true. This game might have come out after the first 3DS Phoenix Wright game, when I actually think about it. But yeah, it's in that same vein. But like, I think it has some of the most exciting music.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I like what we're hearing.
Yeah, it sounds like you should get a portable battery starter.
Yeah, you know what, Sean? That sounds like a great idea. I should do that. MMO?
One of the cats in the neighborhood has gotten very friendly.
Oh?
Yeah, she knows that if she just like waits outside of our door, we'll like come outside and give her some treats. And so we've been slowly making progress where like, we go outside on the ground and she lick it. And we've slowly been making progress. And just the other day, she went in for physical contact and like little nose boop.
Oh!
Yeah, so precious.
So cute! Aw. She trusting you guys.
I know.
was
Shall we
raining
get to
last
it?
night.
Shall we
Well,
get to it?
oh yeah.
Let's see, flip the horizontal. There you go. I have to come up with a new layout because the layout isn't exactly perfect.
Yeah.
Are you ready? This is really funny. This is gonna be really funny. This was I actually went and I just 2 weeks ago, we closed out Great Ace Attorney, and then I sat down and I just downloaded the emulator and made sure all the stuff works. And I got a glimpse into the delightful movie that it comes with.
Movie?
Well, because now we have now we're this is in the era of when we have the hardware to just kind of load a little anime movie, right? It was kind of the start of when those anime sequences kind of started. And it's really funny because it's very clear that they're running their limitations with the size of the game. Because you can't fit a 1080p video on a 3DS cartridge and have room for anything else. So behold.
Well, I love the little layout that you made. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. A little profile first. Yes. We finished the last one. This is a work of fiction. The characters, groups, and events portrayed within are in no way intended to resemble those of the real world. Professor Layton is not real. He cannot hurt you.
What? Oh, but I want him to help me.
Look at
Oh my god, look at this!
Look at how low poly it is.
Look at this! Ooh.
You can tell this 240.
Go and see this man. He should be able to help.
He should be able to help.
Whoa.
Blasted witches.
There's some crazy stuff happening.
To be clear, I remember almost nothing that happens in this game.
No, that's impossible.
Duh!
There's magic in this game.
Bro, he crashed the fucking car.
Go without me. Quickly. Get going.
I do not know what kind of accent this is meant to be.
European-ish.
Vaguely European.
Beep, 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 beep.
Huh? Well, what do we have here?
What do we have here? I know the big twist in this game, and I cannot tell you what it has to do with the beginning of the game because I don't physically know.
Okay.
On a dark and stormy night.
Ooh.
What the blazes? How on earth will end up on top of that tree?
It's voice acted.
Blimey, this is going to be a tough nut to crack. There is one man I know who could get to the bottom of this.
Herlock Sholmes.
Ah, the one and only.
Did you say witches, Professor?
That's right. People in the Middle Ages very much believed in their existence. That is the reason why they had witch trials. Do you see?
Witch trials? Witch?
If you're gonna voice act, you're gonna voice act that character.
Yeah.
Really exist in those days?
네, Dante, Conan.
Well, my boy, witch trials certainly existed, although nobody ever truly used magic. Witches were nothing more than superstition and legend.
Wow, look, it's really London. Come on, Nick.
Yeah,
take a
baby.
look.
I know you're excited, Maya, but can a guy get a few last Z's in?
This is no time to be sleeping. You won't win in an English court of law with that attitude.
This trip is just an exchange visit courtesy of the Legal League of Attorneys. I won't be defending in court officially.
Oh, well, that's no fun.
Menace.
We love
you know,
her.
You're always at your best when working under pressure. But who can say how things would go over here?
I wish you wouldn't talk like that. You only jinx the whole thing.
Maya sounds so gentle, even when she's a menace. She's a gremlin. Ah.
This game retrospectively makes more sense if you follow the Japanese canon of the game, where it takes place in Japan and not in
The
Los
rain doesn't seem
Angeles.
to want to stop.
Because you're like, oh, he's going on a legal exchange, just like his old grandpappy.
It's a bit unusual for this time of year, don't you think?
I don't remember this much of the game being voice acted. I think
Is the whole
though,
game voice acted?
I don't. So the in-court pieces aren't.
Okay.
I know for sure. I think it's because it's a feature of Professor Layton games, is that they're largely voice
Ah.
acted.
I agree, Luke. But I believe it is easing off a little now, so it should clear up soon.
I hope it does clear up soon. Especially the
Hydrate.
lightning.
I agree.
Afraid of lightning, I take it?
Of course not. I'm not a little kid, you know.
Not a little kid, you know.
It's just that I hate how it flashes suddenly and takes me by surprise.
Oh, here we go. I think it is required by law then that you are Professor Layton.
Then let's wait a while for it to settle.
You're right. Layton does look like he came from a Lego Herlock movie.
He's
The
cute.
game
I
is
like him. Luke, I have just the thing to take your mind off it. Take a look on the bookshelf.
The bookshelf? What's on the bookshelf?
You'll know when you find it. Do you recall our usual method of investigation?
Of course I do.
Oh, I expected as much. But just to be sure, let's have a refresher. We use a magnifying glass for investigation. This will appear automatically. Slide the stylus along the touch screen. Yes, the stylus, son. To move the magnifying glass around. The secret is to slide the stylus as if drawing a line. You understand how to use a stylus?
Professor, why are you talking like that?
While moving the magnifying glass, it will sometimes appear orange. When this happens, give the touch screen a light tap. Doing so will investigate the point in question. In addition to important information, there are also puzzles and hint coins waiting to be found. Hint coins will become invaluable later on while tackling difficult puzzles.
This, yeah, I was gonna say, this is also, we're gonna have to interface with the professor, like, in games which are largely, like, brain teaser puzzles. Everybody knows we're great at puzzles.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Touch and slide on the touch screen, then give it a light tap to investigate. This technique can be used to investigate points of interest, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's investigate the bookshelf.
Can you stylus? Oh. With all these points of interest. I wouldn't call it comfortable, but it will suffice for a quick nap.
Your tea is extraordinarily fragrant, Professor. Gotta get all those coins. Never know when you'll need them.
Puzzles always trust chat, never trust chat. Yes. That is, both are true. It doesn't look as if the rain will cease anytime soon.
This spiky fossil looks somewhat cool. Isn't this a picture book? Wow, I wouldn't have expected you to have a picture book, Professor. Wait a second.
That's right, my boy. There's a puzzle hidden within that book.
I should have known. You even have puzzles hidden in your books.
All right then, Luke. Why not see if you can solve this one?
Naturally. After all, I am your apprentice. Puzzle number 1. A light witch and a dark witch are trying to fly back home to their castles. Each castle is colored to match each witch. Their way home is connected by colorful paths of light. Touching one of these paths will cause all of that color to disappear. Help the witches find the right path to their respective castles by removing the unwanted paths. Okay, so right now, this witch needs to get here. She'll go, what? That's wrong.
I'm sure that made sense to everyone listening.
Oh, I forgot you can't see the cursor. Wait, that's not quite right. Oh no, she wants to get over here.
I have no idea what you're doing.
Beep. 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 Nope, that's not correct. Beep 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 beep. Maybe like this. Beep 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 beep. Nope. Maybe like this. Beep 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 beep.
You are just beeping while things are lighting up on the screen.
Beep 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 beep.
It's like Morse code.
The style of this game is really cute, and also because this is running off of an emulator, the graphics are nicer than what you would see on a 3DS, because the actual assets are of a higher fidelity than the screen displays. But when you have an emulator, that's not a problem. Oh wait, there's a memo function. Oh, now we're talking. Okay, all right. So, she wants to go here. She wants to go here. Erase everything? Yes. So, let's see. If only these colors were active, she would go this way. And that is correct. So that's if blue and the bubble. And then we'll do first puzzle of the game is already a fucking brain buster. Oh, we're off to a great start. Let's give her something we can see.
So you can only activate one color at a time?
Yeah, so clicking one color will remove all of that color. So right now it would be like this, like this. So this would be wrong. So if orange was active, my brain hurts. Okay.
So you can only choose one color?
No, so you can have any colors active. I think, okay, to start with, green is the only one that we can't have. For sure. Because if we have green, no matter how this switch ends up, no matter how this switch ends up here, if the green is active, then she'll go off into nothing.
Okay, yeah.
So right now, if we were to follow these paths, it would go like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, right? And that's not where she wants to go.
Right. So we can't do that one.
So we need to cut off some more of the colors.
Okay.
So we'll erase the memo function is really handy.
Yeah.
How does that work? It's like use the hint function. No,
it's for punks. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
correct.
All right.
See what you think of this.
See what you think of this.
This is chat right here.
I did it!
Well done, Luke and chat.
That was a piece of cake. I can solve all the puzzles the same.
I am pleased to hear that, Luke.
It was a charming little puzzle, though, like straight out of a fairy tale. If only the witches of the Middle Ages were as jolly as the ones in this picture book.
Yes, indeed. Well, it looks as if the raid is about to stop. Shall we prepare to go home? I'm just giving him the
Professor.
judge's voice.
No, there's gonna be a judge in the game.
Oh no.
Now, where did I put my umbrella? Oh. Professor, I think we have a visitor.
At this late hour? I can't say I've been expecting anybody.
I'll go and see who it is.
Moshi Moshi.
Moshi Moshi. Majo des.
Hey, girl. Make Layton Edgeworth. No. He's too nice.
Make Layton Edgeworth. Oh my god.
He's too not snooty. Judge will have to get a on camera voice then. Hi, Magpie. What kind of voice did she have?
Generic anime girl?
Was she also English?
I don't remember. I think she was vaguely European. I don't think she said a lot.
Yeah, okay. Are you Mr. Herschel Layton? Yes, indeed I am. My dear young lady, how may I be of assistance?
I have been asked to give you a letter.
Norma was like German dominatrix.
My God.
Please, could you read this?
This letter? It's from Carmine.
Carmine? Who's Carmine?
He was a student of mine a number of years ago, and if I recall correctly, he's now a detective.
Wow, a detective?
About Carmine?
I think he's dead. I think he crashed the car.
Oh no! Was he the guy who crashed? Yes?
Well, I'm sorry.
It appears there may be a matter of some considerable importance within this letter.
Let's read it right away, Professor.
Dear Professor,
Oh my God.
it has been a long time. There is so much I would like to tell you, but at present I do not have the time.
This accent isn't real.
This is like me trying to do a European accent.
I am being chased by something terrifying, and I am not sure whether I can escape. It all started in a town called Labyrinthia, a mysterious town, one that you will not find on any map.
I think they tried to make him Spanish.
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
I found myself there during the course of an investigation. While I was there, a series of unbelievable events occurred right before my eyes.
Right there.
Right there.
I realized the town held a mysterious secret and decided to get to the bottom of it. But before I could, they found me. I escaped from Labyrinthia with a young woman by the name of Espella. It was my belief that she held the key to solving the secret of that town. It is not me they are pursuing, it is Espella. As such, I am asking you to help her. Labyrinthia hides an ominous mystery. This is one puzzle that appears to be beyond my powers to solve. I apologize for imposing on you in this way. Your faithful student, Carmine Accidenti.
Oh my god!
No!
They really went all in on that, huh? They were like, this is your one purpose in this game. You get nothing else. Imagine being named after a disaster that would later befall you in life.
I wasn't ready! I wasn't ready! Stop it! Holy fuck. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
It's like being named your faithful student dies of old age. Like, what? Why would you do this?
Holy shit. I forgot about this. I saw this meme like a week ago. And like I just it exited my brain. I forgot about it. I was like, yeah, Carmine, that's like a normal name, it's fine. Carmine Accidenti. No!
Well, I never.
His
last name was
expected
Accidenti.
this to happen to poor Carmine Accidenti. Quite an unfortunate name he has.
Professor, Why was his name Carmine Accidenti?
It's the first time learning of this too.
Wasn't he your apprentice?
He never told me his last name. Am I right in assuming that you are the Espella to whom Carmine is referring?
Yes.
Yes, I am. Tell me, what on earth happened? He couldn't have gotten into a car accident, could he? Please say it isn't so.
I'm afraid. I'm not entirely sure.
Is it really
It's
a
a-
car accident if someone hurls fireballs at you? Like at that point, I do have to wonder a little bit, right?
It would be a car attempted murder, I feel like.
Right. The accident was incidental. It was more like a car on purpose-y.
It seemed as if we were being chased relentlessly.
It's not a car accident. Why does Professor Layton look like that? He just looks like that.
He's cute. That's why. All right.
Yeah, hopefully our last name is not combustion or conflagration. That would be a
They caught up with us, and we were attacked. As a result, Carmine was injured.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
He bravely did his best to ensure that I escaped safely. I beg you, please help him. Please help that brave man.
You mustn't worry about him, Miss Bella. Knowing Carmine as I do, I'm sure he'll be all right.
But his last name is Accidenti.
Ever since I've known him, he's always been in some difficult situation or other.
Oh no.
And he's never failed to win through.
I like the idea that throughout his entire life, like, he's just been through like multiple like vehicular accidents. Like, they just happen
But he's always
constantly
gotten
to him.
through.
He's like, man, that sure was a close call for Carmine Accidenti. And you're like, I think maybe God is punishing you for the name that your parents chose for you. And I think that you need to choose a new name. I think you have to become a different person now.
More importantly, at the moment, I'm frankly more concerned with your safety, Espella.
You're concerned about me?
According to this letter, the one they're after is you.
It's pretty spooky.
Mm-hmm. Are you certain that you're all right? You weren't injured at all.
Me?
You
Oh, no. I'm fine, really.
wonder what his father's name was? It was probably Plain Accidenti.
Shut up! Oh my god! I think you'd better take a rest, even if just for a little while.
Your clothes are all wet too. I'll go and find you a dry towel.
Thank you. You're really too kind.
It's no trouble at all. As soon as you're more comfortable, we can sit down and talk.
Professor, if what was written in that letter was true,
Yes, indeed. It means this young lady is in real danger. And it also means that her pursuers might even come to this office in search of her.
I'll go and lock the door.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
Remember, Luke, don't talk to strangers.
At any rate, we'll need to talk to Espella and find out what this is really all about.
Ooh. A strangely dressed young girl suddenly appeared asking Professor Layton for help. It would seem she's being pursued by someone or something. Father was plane accidenti, grandfather was train accidenti. Got really weird with the uncle vending machine accidenti.
Shut up! No! No!
Nice to meet you. My name is a plane accidenti. This is my brother fishing boat.
Nobody wants to get into a vehicle with their family. I'm sorry to have put you both to all this trouble. Please think nothing of it. Although, if it's all right with you, I'd like to hear a little more about what happened. We won't be able to protect you without a clear understanding of the circumstances. Protect me?
Protect me? What can your Lego ass do?
Hey! It is my belief that you are in quite considerable danger. And it is the duty of every gentleman to help a lady in trouble.
I love Professor Layton because he's actually kind of like really low key, a huge badass, but he looks like this. Like he looks like a guy from like not even like a Lego set. He looks like he came from a Playmobil set, but he's like, I'm the god of puzzles, Professor Layton, and a true gentleman.
He is a true gentleman.
I sincerely thank you.
Oh god, it is Playmobil. Now, it would certainly appear that you are being pursued. However, Carmine's letter referred to your pursuers as they. Could you tell me who they might be?
Can't unsee the Playmobil face. Well, like he's like the only character in the game that like doesn't have like eyes. He just has like the pupil eyes. But like you would think that is like just a normal part of the style, but it's like Professor Layton is like the only guy with everybody else has like eyes, right? Like look at Luke here, right? Like most people look like this, and like you can obviously see like, you know, Espella looks, she comes from the Ace Attorney tradition of aesthetics.
Yeah.
He looks out of place in his own game. Yes. Yeah. I think it worked a little bit more when the games were largely two-dimensional, because everything had kind of a paper cutout storybook feel to it. It's really weird when they translate to 3D.
There are fireworks going on outside my house. I don't know why.
What? It's November.
I know. I looked at the date and I was like, wait a minute.
They are witches.
What?
Did you say witches?
Yes, witches. And they are truly terrifying. Carmine did his best to protect me from them. But in the end, he was unable to escape. They caught up with us. If they realize I'm here, then you two may also end up in danger. Perhaps it would have been better if I hadn't come here.
Isabella?
Yes?
You mustn't worry yourself. Everything is going to be alright. I mean, I trust him. Look at how nice he is. Him nice little face.
Really?
You have my word. We'll be on our guard.
That's right, nothing to worry about. The place is tightly locked up.
Thank you both.
Isabella, I'd like to inquire a little more, if I may.
Yes, of course.
The town you came from is called Labyrinthia, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Isabella, what's the matter?
Well, we are in Labyrinthia now, aren't we?
Huh? No, we're in London, in England.
London. England? I'm sorry, but I don't understand.
What? No way! You mean to say you've never heard of England?
Well, it's just that I've never come across a place by that name in Labyrinthia.
Isabella, are you sure you're feeling alright?
No, Luke. I believe Isabella really doesn't know. Isabella, about this town of Labyrinthia. I'm afraid we've never heard of it either. If I may ask, where exactly is Labyrinthia?
It's what?
Anything you could want to know about Labyrinthia can be found in this book.
Anything.
It's an amazing design. I've
It's
never
an
seen a book
amazing
quite like
design.
it.
Isabella, would you mind if we had a closer look?
Of course.
More anime.
Yes.
Huh? I must be seeing things. It was as if the words were moving on the page.
No, Luke. It looked the same to me, too.
Look, there's a picture of the town in here. So this is Labyrinthia, is it? Yes, that's Labyrinthia.
Why the mid-scene voice acting? I don't know. They definitely did some experimenting with voice acting. I think I think again it's because Professor Layton games tend to be voice acted in this fashion. And then it just stops, okay?
How intriguing.
The buildings all look really old, don't they, Professor?
Indeed, Luke. I don't recall ever having seen this town before.
This is my hometown.
Then this must also be where the witches pursuing you are from. Is that right?
That's right.
What exactly is this book? It seems somewhat valuable.
This book is the Historia Labyrinthia. As I said just a moment ago, everything about Labyrinthia is written in this book. Everything. The entire story.
Labyrinthia's story?
If it contains absolutely everything, then it must also include something about witches.
Yes, it does. All about the witches, the events in the town, and the people living there. Everything that has happened in the town is written in this book. And not only that, but also everything that is going to happen.
Huh? What did you just say?
Historia Labyrinthia added to items. Mystery. The town of Labyrinthia, portrayed within the book entitled The Historia Labyrinthia, is an old town, the likes of which the Professor and Luke have never seen. Espella claims to be from this town.
Professor, this certainly is very strange. First that letter from Carmina, and now this book.
Carmine?
Stop it. Carmine accidenti. I guess he's supposed to be Italian.
If you ask me, Espella doesn't seem to be lying. But witches chasing after people, it's all a little hard to believe.
It's certainly hard to believe, but I do find it fascinating.
Oh, poor thing. Do you want to come in from the rain? Don't open it! Huh?
What? Okay. Layton's about to punch a witch.
Wait!
Professor, what was that?
That, Luke, was a witch.
Professor, Espella's been...
Professor, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Careless of us, but to think they might enter by such means. And after I'd promised to protect her.
Do you think that was one of those witches that Espella was talking about?
I can't say for sure, but it certainly looked that way.
Then what we just saw, was that magic?
I don't know. But something bizarre did indeed take place before our very eyes. Luke, I'm going to go and search for Espella. While I'm gone, I'd like you to...
Professor, I'm going too! Even if you disagree, I'm coming along. After all, I am your apprentice.
Okay, Luke, then let's go.
Okay, Luke.
Right, I've already put the important things into the trunk.
Thank you, Luke. We'll make sure to keep a record of all our important mysteries we encounter, as well as all the progress we make in our investigations. These will be kept in the trunk. Wait, but Carmine says his own name wait, did he say it as Carmine or Carmine?
I don't remember. I don't think he read it out loud. No, wait. No, he did, didn't he?
I don't know. We were so distracted by his last name being Accidenti that we didn't pay attention.
Maybe he didn't say his name. Oh well, anyway.
To look back on the progress made so far, you may wish to have a look in story. Or alternatively in mysteries.
The witch broke into Professor Layton's study, snatched up Espella, and escaped into the night. Could this mysterious power she wields truly be witchcraft? He says mine like Minesweeper. This game.
Now, I believe we're all set to go. Wait, so he did say it? He said it differently than she did?
Did they just not give them voice directions? Did they just not catch this?
They seem to be headed toward the Thames. Let's follow them and rescue Espella.
Right you are, Professor.
Wow.
We've lost them, Professor. They've got away.
Yes, it would appear so. However, we can be quite certain that they came this way. There may be someone who saw the witch carrying Espella.
Right, let's start asking people. Hey, look over there. Isn't that...
He's a grumpy detective. You gotta voice him.
I know, I gotta voice him. Luke just pronounces it completely differently. Why?
Awful.
This one's really got me stumped.
I agree, sir. A total mystery.
Constable Barton, I don't want agreement. I want answers.
You know what? Maybe I should dopify his voice a little. Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
So he's got the same eyes as Layton. He got a little dot
I
eyes.
guess, you know what? That's true. That's true.
Inspector Chelmy and Constable Barton? I wonder what they're doing here.
Carmine says Carmine. Oh, what is his name?
Carmine accidenti.
I'll try to say it Carmine. I'll follow the man. I'll say Carmine.
He didn't die in a car accident for this.
They appear to be having a heated discussion about something. Perhaps it may even have something to do with the witch we're pursuing. Let's see what they have to say, Luke.
Good thinking, Professor.
But first, give me coins.
Ooh.
If I recall correctly, there's usually about 3 per scene.
Oh.
I don't know why I remember only the useless bits.
No, it's useful. We need to know these things. Are you there? This area is off limits.
Here's the voiceover clip. Let's see.
Alright, let's hear it.
Your faithful steward, Carmine accidenti.
Carmine. Okay, so he rolls the R, but he does just say Carmine.
Yes.
Carmine accidenti.
Carmine accidenti.
We haven't seen the body. I don't think he's actually dead.
Yeah, they didn't say he was dead. They just said he got into an accident. Only Scotland Yard personnel allowed here? Hang on.
It's like Gregson is still with us.
He is.
Only Scotland
I'm
Yard personnel out here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just using my Gregson voice.
These characters fulfill just distressingly similar roles.
Oh, it's you, Layton. What are you two doing here?
It's been a while, Inspector Chelmy. Has there been some kind of incident?
Well, more of an accident than an incident. Over there, a motor vehicle has been heavily damaged. Oh my god, is it the one?
A heavily damaged vehicle, you say? That sounds rather serious. But I doubt that a Scotland Yard inspector would be involved in something as mundane as a simple traffic accident. Is there perhaps something unusual about this particular accident?
As always, you're quick to pick up on the finer points.
I should say there's something unusual. In fact, I've never seen or heard of an accident as unusual as this one.
Barton, would you leave the talking to me?
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
An unusual accident? Unusual in what way precisely?
Don't go concerning yourself with it. It's the job of the police to solve this case.
You never know, Inspector. I may just be able to help you solve it.
What are you even saying? You and I don't have all the facts yet. Clues just aren't that easy to come by, you know.
Yes, we've got nothing so far. In fact, I'm sure we could use a helping hand.
Oi, Barton! I thought I told you I'll do all the talking.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Just a moment. I got it. Hey, Layton.
What is it, Inspector?
Well, that is to say, if you're so keen on getting involved, why not go and take a look for yourself? Yeah.
That was a sudden change of heart.
It was, Lou. But a welcome one, wouldn't you say? Very well, Inspector. I will take a look. The vehicle is just up ahead there, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's in the park just over there, if you know where I mean.
The park is fairly big, so it's quite easy to lose your way.
I suppose I'll have to explain. But listen up, I'm only saying this once. Let's go.
More tutorial.
More. When you want to go somewhere else, touch the move icon in the bottom right corner. Touch this to change from investigation mode to movement mode. The places you can move to are the places indicated by red markers. Touch search after moving to go back into investigation mode. Incidentally, you're free to move to any location indicated by a red marker. This is a convenient way of moving since you can move a great distance with only a single touch.
Look at the map and touch our desired location.
That's right, isn't it, Inspector? That's right. So now that you know what to...
Oh?
Hello?
Hello?
You hear me?
Yes. You
Okay.
just cut out for like a second there. It was weird.
Oh, weird. Why don't you go and take a look? Oh, but don't forget, if you find anything, be sure to come and let me know.
We'll be waiting to hear from you.
Professor, I think the unusual accident they were talking about.
Indeed. It could well have something to do with our own investigation. Let's go and take a look at the scene of the accident, Luke. We may find some clues.
Right you are, Professor.
When I hear back from them, I may just be able to make something of this case. With the backlog of cases I've got piled up, I have to take help where I can get it.
Professor, look over there. There's a car up in that tree.
This certainly is out of the ordinary. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Like Constable Barton said, it seems extremely unusual. I mean, how on earth could something like this happen?
We'll need to investigate this closely. Let's take a closer look at the car.
Always lampposts. Any coins? Any coins? Oh. Someone left me a coin on the bench. Love to see it. Another coin. Ah, easy.
We're rich.
The more I see it, the stranger this looks. It's as if the car just flew up there. It's certainly taken some damage. You don't think, could the witches have done this?
It's certainly possible. It would appear the accident occurred only moments ago. Wait, what's that mark on the car?
Excuse me, gentlemen. Yes, you two. Would you stop? Would you just stop right there? I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. This is the scene of an accident, and we haven't finished investigating it yet. As you can no doubt see, it's all rather mysterious. We don't know yet the exact cause of this here mishap. Not a safe place for spectators, I'm afraid. I'll have to ask you both to move along.
We're not We're not spectators!
Get him, Luke.
We've been given permission from Inspector Chelmy.
From the inspector, you say? So here officially then, are you? In what capacity, may I ask?
Well, not officially as such. The name's Layton. I'm an archaeologist.
You're pulling my leg. You mean to tell me that you're the famous Professor Layton?
Are we famous?
Now that you mention it, you certainly do resemble the good professor.
Of course he does. He is the professor.
Make Luke a newsbacker.
Extra, extra hero LeBerry!
Oh, God.
Car flies into tree!
So, Constable, if you don't mind, may we investigate a little closer? What a gentleman.
I've been put in charge here, so I can't afford to be wrong about this. For all I know, you might just be impersonating Professor Layton.
Oh,
What? Oh, come on.
If you're the real Professor Layton, then I'm sure you'll have no trouble solving this little puzzle I just happened to have
oh
here.
my God, this man. How come you have a puzzle ready?
He's ready.
Sound interesting. Let me see what you have.
All right, take a look at this. This is what they do because they don't have smartphones. The local police force is assisting a museum to increase its security. The guards' torches allow them to spot anything up to 3 squares away. Do your best not to be seen and sneakily make your way out of the room.
Good luck. This is like Super Hot, where your enemies can move when you move.
True. Ooh, clutch.
Nice. You don't see me. Professor Layton, 1000% stealth.
He's so sneaky.
Metal Gear. Let's see if I've proven
Eat your
myself.
heart out.
That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
That was indeed an intriguing.
How did
puzzle.
you set this up, Constable?
Yeah, the question of how, like, he just pulls out a game board and is like, all right, we're gonna play a little game here. That's it, you solved it. Judging by the way you solved that puzzle, there's no doubt that you must be the one and only Professor Layton.
Really?
Of course, from the very start, I had a fairly good idea that it was you, Professor.
Really?
From the very start, you seem to have your doubts, Constable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anyway, feel free to investigate as you wish, but there is one last thing.
Yes?
Later, when you've got a free moment, would you mind signing my helmet?
Are you sure that's allowed?
Come on, Luke. Let's take a look around before the constable changes his mind.
Yeah, they just want to see a master at work. They're like, oh, shit, you're the puzzle guy. Can you do a puzzle?
You do puzzle. Tell me, Luke, did you notice anything strange when we looked at the car?
Anything strange? Well, to be honest, the entire accident is pretty unusual.
Well, yes, but if we were to suppose this accident occurred naturally, then there is one particular mark that should not be there.
A mark that shouldn't be there? Ah! Professor, the handprint! There's a handprint on the bonnet!
Well spotted, Luke.
But a handprint of that size is too big to be left by any normal person.
Indeed, it would almost appear to have been left by the hand of a giant.
That's a bit far-fetched.
Is it Luke? Who's the professor here?
Luke, let's look around a little more. Isn't there anything in this park that grabs your attention?
But Professor, from here I can't see anything stranger than the car.
In situations like this, we need to zoom in, Luke. Just zoom in.
Zoom in?
Zoom in with your eyeballs.
In cases where something is too far away or is hidden behind another object, we can zoom in to see it more clearly. When you see something of interest, use the magnifying glass to look closer. When the magnifying glass turns blue, it means something important is there. By zooming in, we may just be able to uncover some new clues.
Okay, Professor, I'll zoom in right now.
Yeah, you zoom.
When the magnifying glass turns blue, just touch that area, right?
That's right, Luke. Now then, let's give it a try.
Hey, the statue's hands. It's about the same size as the handprint on the car.
I don't know how you can tell that, but
Oh, yeah, right.
Do you think the car hit that hand when it crashed?
That is a possibility, of course. However, the handprint on the car is a right handprint, Luke.
oh my god, he's so good at deduction.
Right hand? But the statue is holding a spear in its right hand,
Yes.
which means that couldn't be where the handprint came from.
Quite right, my boy.
It would appear that this is more than a simple traffic accident.
My man is
Not enough
literally on
tap
the edge.
dancing.
True, not enough tap dancing.
I wonder what could have happened if the handprint was made by the statue. Surely the statue couldn't have moved.
Moved.
I'm positive there's some kind of secret behind this, and whatever it may be, we can be certain it's related to the witch that took Espella.
I think so too, Professor. How else could this kind of accident have occurred? If we investigate more closely, perhaps we'll find some clues.
No, Luke. First, we should head back to see the inspector.
Really? But all he seems to say is how unusual it seems.
Well, yes. However, there is one more subject about which I'd like to ask him.
Oh? What's that?
Not what, my boy, but rather who. Who was in the car when it crashed?
Who else?
Ah! Carmine accidenti!
No, accidenti.
Accidenti.
This statue's holding a spear in its right hand.
But the handprint left on the blah 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 blah.
So, what do you think? It's no simple accident, is it?
Oh, but this one's even surprised the great Professor Layton, hasn't it?
Without doubt, this is no ordinary accident. May I ask how the driver was?
He wasn't seriously hurt. He's a real jammy dodger, that one.
He's a real jammy dodger, that one.
He dodges jammies. In fact, we're about to take him into custody for questioning. Strictly private, I'm afraid.
Inspector Chelmy, there's something I would like to know.
What's that then?
The driver's name. Was it, by any chance, Carmine Accidenti?
Eh? How the devil? Where did you get that information? Ho ho! Well, you could just say a little bird told me. He's something of an unlucky yet lucky type,
always getting himself into trouble only to miraculously escape unharmed.
Oh my god, this man.
Wow, it's real. He's real.
An acquaintance of yours, is he?
He attended my lectures a few years back. An outstanding student.
Is that so? Well, perhaps you should have lectured him on how to stay out of trouble.
I like the idea here that he's just like, maybe you should have taught him not to get into car accidents. You're like, huh?
What? We've had our eye on him for some time. He's a bit of a maverick, that detective. Always sniffing out dangerous situations and poking his nose into trouble. Unlucky isn't the half of it. I tell you, I wasn't surprised to find him involved in this ruckus.
Professor, that means this must be the incident in which Carmine was attacked.
Yes, it would seem so.
What's this? Knows something I don't, do you?
No, nothing at all, Inspector.
I was hoping you might just come up with something I could use. Never mind. Now that I've got that detective, I may be able to wring something from him.
I'd really like to know how such an accident occurred.
Inspector, just one other question. Is there any evidence to suggest that Carmine was not alone in that car?
What's that?
Someone else in the car? No, there's nothing to suggest that. Is that so? Well, was there anything else unusual about the accident that you haven't mentioned?
Anything else unusual? No, not as far as I'm aware.
Wait a minute. We did see those strange people in Halloween costumes.
Oi, Barton! Like I said before, I'll do the talking.
Yes, Inspector. Sora, Inspector.
These people in Halloween costumes. Can you tell me anything about them?
You're certainly persistent, Layton. To be honest with you, I don't think they had anything to do with it. We saw a group of them loitering around Tower Bridge. I decided to question them, but when I took my eyes off them for a second, they just disappeared. I wonder what in the blazes they were up to, wandering around dressed like that.
When precisely was this?
Just a moment ago, about the same time you went to the park.
Halloween costumes? Professor, could it be?
I see what you mean. It seems we may have a lead.
Thank you for your help, Inspector.
Now hold on. Just what's all this about?
Well, we seem to have come to the right place, all right.
Yes. It would appear the witches attacked Espella and Carmine in the park. before coming after Espella and abducting her from my office. Following that, they must have made their way from there to Tower Bridge.
We may still catch up with them if we hurry. Let's go.
Tower Bridge. Investigation. The professor's former student, Carmine Accidenti, who gave Espella a letter for the professor, was involved in a car crash while they were being pursued by witches. Was he investigating? What was he investigating in Labyrinthia? To the bridge!
Woo!
Spooky.
There's no one here.
This is puzzling. I'd normally expect to see more people here at this time.
It must be the bad weather. I guess no one wants to go out in this.
That could be it. Although I'm also sensing something of a peculiar presence in the air.
Professor, you don't mean... Whoa! That made me jump.
Luke, over there!
Oh my god!
Hello. Cultist? 3D!
Yikes, what was that? I bet it was one of them. Professor, let's follow it.
Just a moment, Luke. There's something we should review before we go running off. The method...
Bless.
Oh, thank you.
Bless.
The method of entering a building is a little different to that of regular movement. Sometimes when moving the magnifying glass during investigation mode, the cursor will change to a yellow arrow. This indicates a means of direct entry. You can also enter while in movement mode. Simply touch enter to do so.
Touch the yellow arrow investigation mode, or enter in movement mode, right?
That's it, my boy. Try not to forget. Alright then, let's make haste.
I always forget I can't touch the left side.
What the? That thing just disappeared into thin air?
Well, I certainly don't feel that same presence I did just a moment ago.
I mean, we did pause to talk about how to enter a building.
Yes, that is true. For quite a significant amount of time.
Hey, Professor, what's that? Wait, isn't that... Professor, it's Espella's cloak!
Yes, it certainly looks like the cloak she was wearing.
Espella, where could she have gone?
Luke, take a look at that. On the wall there, just next to the cloak.
Eh? Hey, there's some kind of mysterious pattern engraved there.
Indeed. I believe this may demand closer investigation.
Make us rich.
What do you think this pattern is all about?
Well, I can't say it's a pattern I've ever seen before. I wonder what a mark like this could be doing here.
Wait a sec. That figure disappeared right around here, didn't it?
That's right. Not to mention Espela's cloak is lying right here in front of this wall. Without doubt, there must be some kind of clue here as to Espela's whereabouts.
Let's check it out. Wait, can you hear something? Professor! The wall's moving!
Oh. The sudden shifting has dislodged a number of bricks from the wall. Oh boy. Oh god, this is obnoxious. Oh, this is a little painful
Why?
actually.
You're our one true hope.
It's a slide puzzle. How come it is a slide puzzle when it is in the wall? is my question. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, surely we can just take the bricks out like normal people and slot them in to where they're supposed to go.
You only slide.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills.
Oh my god, look at this man.
Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
Ah, the joy of solving
I love
puzzles.
him. So passionate.
Look, Professor! The wall!
The wall! The wall!
Huh.
Wow.
What's this now?
Ouch, ouch, ouch!
Luke! Are you all right, Luke?
Yes.
Anime.
What is this place?
What's a place like this doing behind the wall?
It appears to have been here for some time.
I wonder who could have made this place and why. It's so dark, I can barely see. Espela! Professor, we've got to search for Espela.
Indeed, she could be here somewhere. Although,
So, could that witch?
Precisely. We should proceed with caution.
Okay.
I feel like the contrast between our voice acting and their voice acting is precisely why voice actors need to be paid more.
I think that's true. But I also think that something that's really funny is there is a very distinct difference, I feel, between the like main cast actors like Professor Layton and Luke and the like B actors for like all the other side characters. Like some like call me that you didn't do. It was like there's just something going on there.
Professor, look over there.
Also, like, you know, we're not British people.
Really? We're not?
At least I don't think so.
What's this?
Quickly, let's get on our feet.
Hey, girl.
Oh. Espella's hands have been tightly tied behind her back. Quickly, untie her. Which rope, A or B, will not result in a knot when both ends of the rope are pulled at the same time? So we just choose one of these. Okay, let's open the memo. So there's two options here. One is this. So that's A. If you pulled A, I think it's A.
I think it's A. Looking at it, I was like, I don't see a problem with A.
When it comes to puzzles, there's still much to be learned.
Really? Wait, hang on. Let's look again.
That's
hang on. What did we
messed
not get? Oh.
Wait, I don't.
Oh, I think. Okay.
Okay. No, I get it now.
Yeah. I get it now too.
We had it backwards about
Yes,
which way
we did.
they were supposed to be pulled. That's why.
Yes.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills.
I like that we both made the same mistake.
My pickerats! Listen, they're like, untie her, and it's just like, figure out which one of these, like, tightening motions will untie her. And it's like, that's not how it works!
It's fine.
It's fine.
Espella, are you alright?
Mr. Layton, it's really you. Mr. Layton, you really did come and rescue me.
Of course, as I've said, it is the duty of every gentleman to save a lady in trouble.
Get in there, Mr. Layton.
Thank you, Mr. Layton.
It's my duty too, as an apprentice gentleman. Professor, I think they're coming back.
I don't sense any immediate danger, but be sure to stay on your guard, Luke.
Right, now let's hurry up and leave this place.
There's no escaping them. Carmine tried many times to lead me away from the witches. But as you have seen, we were unable to escape them for long.
Uh-oh. What should we do, Professor?
Shroom. Hello?
Bro, I'd fucking run. Like, actually, if somebody came at me like this, I'd be like, I'm out. No,
Bro,
thank
the organ
you.
music accompanying him? No way, dude. We out.
Oh no!
That figure from before.
Professor, I can hear something. It's coming from the end of the corridor. Just as I thought. Mr. Layton, if we stay here, they'll find us. This is bad, Professor. They're getting closer and closer. Please, at least, save yourselves.
He's just
Hmms in their
Don't
direction.
worry, there may be a way out of this. I have an idea. Please, leave this to me.
All right.
There's not much time, so listen carefully.
Professor, they're nearly here, and there's lots of them.
Okay, we should be all set. Let's get going, Luke.
And
Yeah.
they really went ham with the anime in this game.
I love it.
Hand over the girl!
No!
Oh my goodness.
You got bamboozled. Fucking jumps onto a boat.
Bye.
So you enjoy playing silly little tricks?
Well, it seems you underestimated us.
You didn't think we'd just give ourselves up, did you?
So tell me, just who are you, witches? And why are you so determined to capture Espella?
Fools. It's yourselves you should be more concerned about. Do you have any idea of what it means to involve yourself with that girl? It would seem not.
What do you mean?
The pair of you have unknowingly walked right into the middle of the story.
The middle of the story?
You'll soon see what I mean. With your very own eyes.
Professor! She just disappeared!
I wonder what she could have meant by that.
I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about all of this. Do you think she's just trying to scare us because she lost?
At any rate, we should try to reach Espella. I know where that ship was heading. Let's head to the port and meet Espella when she arrives.
Right, and then we can give her back this book. Huh? Professor! The book! It's...
It's hatching.
What?
Isn't this us, Professor?
Surely not.
To be continued. Do you want to save? Yeah, of course I do. Boop. Look at this dude! He's living his best life! I love chocolate! Battle to the death happening.
Who's there? Is somebody there?
Bro, London's so fucked up.
It's probably nothing, but...
Not, probably nothing. Death match happening.
Hey, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh!
Bro, out of the frying pan into the fryer.
Uh-oh.
The deep fryer. It's funny coming back to London after playing Great Ace Attorney. I didn't even really think about that. Like I didn't really plan for that. But you're completely right.
Let's go.
Wow, look! It's the
Oh my God.
Welcome to the Old Bailey.
Oh my God, we're at the Old Bailey again.
The Old Bailey. That's definitely where we are. The bailiffs are here. It all wraps around. Okay, we're gonna take a little break. A little 5-minute breaky, and then we'll start the next part. So we will see you then. A couple minutes. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Get some more water. Are we waiting for Renu?
Hola. Thank you. I made tea and got some pie.
I got some more water. All right, you know we're back at it with Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Oh, I'm so excited. We haven't seen him in a long time.
In a really long time, yes. Ugh, feeling queasy.
Come on, Nick. It's just like I said.
Oh, Maya, what do you mean?
Oh,
You're such a worrywart. I knew you'd get all jittery before the trial.
it's so funny seeing them in 3D.
It's not like that. It's just I didn't expect to have to stand in a foreign court.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, we don't know much about the court system here.
You know what's really funny? Is that despite the fact that it thematically works retroactively better with the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, it also makes a lot of sense for for Phoenix in this specific case to be from America, because like they speak English, right? So like if he comes so if he comes to Japan, it's like how does he know English?
Yeah.
The Legal League of Attorneys would like this to be an exemplary case.
So that'd make you an exemplary attorney. I hope you don't infect any British lawyers with your nervous attitude.
You're making it sound like I'm a virus or something. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a defense attorney.
Yeah.
And this is Maya Fey, my assistant of sorts.
Yeah. Of sorts!
English fluency was passed on the family lines like a sword, yeah. Guess I should explain why she's dressed up like that. We know!
Oh my goodness.
But it's a long story and we don't have the time. We've come to England on the Legal League of Attorneys Exchange. I'm acting as a representative of the American Legal League.
Yes, American, yes.
America.
You know, they probably sent you because you don't ever seem to be busy.
The lawyer doesn't pay the bills, I guess. We weren't supposed to stand in court, so we thought it'd be like a vacation. And here we are, as usual. We get dragged into a strange case.
Hey, Nick!
Imagine being a Professor Layton fan playing this game. What's funny about that is like, Professor Layton games are like they also get really wet and wild with it.
Oh.
So what do you suppose this trial's all about? What if it was this? Look, check out today's newspaper.
Hey, look, it's the dude.
Yeah.
Elusive jewel thieves at large in London. Scotland Yard on red alert. Wouldn't that be cool?
Ugh, Maya, don't get your hopes up. We're here on an exchange. It should be a simple textbook trial.
Really?
London's a big city. What are the odds of us getting a case like that?
Well, that's boring.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh my god.
Hello.
How do you do?
I am Miss
mama.
Darklaw, teacher at the Alcott School for Young Women.
Oh my god. Soup
Bella.
core.
This man is your defense lawyer.
Hello? What?
There's all kinds of nonsense going on here.
What?
Pleased to meet you.
My
Something happened.
God.
Something happened.
Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. I'm pleased to meet you.
Something stole the light from this girl's eyes.
I'm Phoenix Wright, your attorney. Pleased to meet you. What's with this girl? Can't she hear me? Is this girl the defendant in today's case?
Are you gonna voice the soup core lady?
I guess so. That is correct. She's the pupil I'd like you to represent. She's pleading guilty, so there's not much you need to do. Pleading guilty? I suggest you accept the punishment proposed by the prosecution. What? What kind of request is that?
We don't do that here.
We don't do that here.
Espella? What are you accused of?
I like the idea of you go for an exemplary case and your client's like, I'd like to plead guilty. And you're like, I'm supposed to be a lawyer here.
I mean, lawyers do the guilty thing too, or do guilty pleas too. It's just that Phoenix never does.
Have you not received the case materials? No, we haven't, and we weren't told anything. My. Forgive me for this oversight. Here, this is the case file. Attorney, defendant, the court hearing will begin now. Please proceed to the courtroom.
How do you not have the case file? Oh my god, that's like...
This always happens. Well then, I entrust Espella to you. That's... Wait, what?
We're gonna be reading about the case in trial.
Wait, I didn't even have time to look through the case file. What is wrong with this country? It's probably a breach of ethics to coerce a client to plead innocent if they don't have a case. Yeah, I guess that's true. But, like, what I'm saying here is that, like, wouldn't you want an exemplary case to be one that you actually make an argument for and not just, okay, we plead guilty, Your Honor, and we'd like to negotiate terms now. Espella, please be a good girl and don't cause any trouble. Yes. Beep boop.
I'm
Did you just mumble something?
I'm not a witch.
What? Espella? What did you just say?
Is this the witch trials?
Chop defense, let's not keep everyone waiting.
Oh my god.
And so, another trial begins. And as always, I've got no idea what's going to happen.
All right. Let's do it, Nick.
Alright, Maya.
Okay, thanks, Maya.
Yeah, lovely encouragement.
The court is now in session for the trial of Estella Cantabella.
Espella Cantabella.
Cantabella, let's go.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Oh my goodness.
How about the defense? Are you ready?
Yes. Well, I guess you could call it ready, Your Honor.
I hear it's your first appearance in a British court.
British court.
Well, yes, that's right.
The Legal League of Attorneys Exchange, was it? Sounds like fun. Hope you're enjoying the sights. You can take it easy today. Don't worry. Prosecutor Flinch will take care of everything.
He's treating us like amateurs, Nick.
Oh boy, this looks bad. Can I really defend this girl?
Ah, I see. Well, since this is your first case here, I will ask you a few simple questions to make sure we're all on the same page.
All right, here we go. Tutorial time.
Oh, they're so cute.
What? That's adorable. Yeah. Look at little Maya. Oh.
Spella Cantabella.
Oh, yes, that's fine by me. Damn, time to sink or swim.
Answer my questions then, Mr. Wright. What is the name of the defendant?
Phoenix. Phoenix Wright. That would be a Spella Cantabella, Your Honor. To be fair, given how often Phoenix is on trial representing himself, it's not like that's a bad guess.
It's like,
You
am
can
I
say-
on trial again?
Like really at this point, you could just be like, maybe I am on trial again. Like, I'm being punked, right, guys?
That is correct.
That's the first hurdle.
Oh my god.
I see you're terribly proud of yourself for answering that basic question.
All right.
Ugh.
Let's move on to the next question. What is the nature of the offense?
What crime is Spella accused of?
Mordor.
You know, Espella seems like such a timid girl. You think it's something minor, like shoplifting?
Maybe. I wouldn't call it minor, though. Can't be anything major like that large-scale jewel theft.
Please answer the question.
Look at the case files? Can we look at the case files?
Items or story or
Nope.
mysteries? I don't know. So it has to be somewhere, right?
They'll probably give us the case file button in like a second.
Can you name the two offenses?
Did he just say 2?
Nick, think! What other petty offense could it be?
I don't know. I'm clueless about this case. We weren't told anything about it at all. Sir, we don't know anything, and we're pleading guilty.
My. Could it be that our esteemed visitor left his common sense back home? All the evidence is in the court record. You haven't forgotten that, have you? Ah,
We were looking for it.
That's it. The court record.
Oh my god.
Right! That's what you always refer to. The court record.
Oh my god.
Touch the court record icon to view it at any time.
Yeah, it just slipped my mind because the button wasn't there. Usually the button is like right there. And like I can just press it and it like brings up the menu and into my infinite pocket space. Nick, what the fuck are you talking about? It must be the nerves.
Okay, let's check it now. Touch court record, touch it.
The court record holds all the evidence from this case. I'd better take a look.
Right, defense. You've had enough time to ponder my question.
Hold it! I'm gonna look at the court record real quick. Let's see. Police records. Suspect, Espella Cantabella. Charges, theft and assault. Note,
Oh my God.
inflicted light injuries. Okay, well, it's not murder.
Thank goodness, actually.
Medical report, light injury, laceration in the back of the head, hit with a long, blunt object.
What is Miss Cantabella accused of?
Theft and assault. Oh, we can look at profiles.
Hey, girl.
Well, according to the case outline, it was theft and assault. Assault?! Indeed. What disgusting crimes.
Is that correct, defendant?
Yes. No kidding. She doesn't look like a violent girl, at least not to me.
Now that that's settled, Prosecutor Flinch. Please briefly outline the case for the court.
Yes, Your Honor. The incident took place on a small freighter moored at a harbour on the River Thames. The freighter was carrying goods away from London. The defendant illegally boarded the ship and tried to steal some of its cargo. But she was discovered by a crew member and captured by the ship's security guard. So, she was caught red-handed.
And she violently resisted when found by the crew member?
Violently resisted? Indeed, she picked up a steel pipe and hit the crew member on the head.
Oh my god.
Sounds pretty vicious.
So that's the assault she's accused of.
And what did the defendant attempt to steal from the freighter?
A stuffed toy, Your Honor. It's the Metropolitan Police mascot, PC Badger.
Oh, Nick! I want one! Let's
How many
steal it!
Maya, no! How many blue badgers do we have at home? I see that mascot made a career for itself in England. Who would have thought?
I think we all have a clear picture of the incident now. The prosecution may begin.
The prosecution calls its first witness. Please bring him in. There's something fishy about this trial. And something even fishier about my client. There isn't an ounce of expression on her face. I'd better keep my eyes wide open.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Witness, state your name and profession.
A ship is always a risk at every hour, minute, and second. That's where I come in. I am a peacekeeper, the one and only guardian to an otherwise defenseless ship.
You're a boat cop. Shut up.
He takes pride in his work. Oh my god, let's
The
go!
name Smiles. Johnny Smiles, security guard supreme.
I like him.
Why? Yes. According to the police reports, the witness was patrolling the freighter on the night of the crime. You can be Johnny Smiles.
Yeah, I was patrolling the freighter, and my expertly trained eyes leave nothing unseen.
I don't go blind if you keep smiling like that.
Very well, Mr. Smiles. We would like to hear your testimony. Describe what happened during your night patrol. Yes, sir. Johnny Smiles will reveal all. That night, I went on patrol as usual. ZZZO? My keen ears latched onto some suspicious noises coming from the cargo hold. I sprinted at full speed to the cargo hold, but I was too late to stop the blow. The next moment, I captured the criminal expertly. Within seconds, I had established there was nothing out of order at the crime scene. And so, the woman you arrested was? It was the defendant, Espella Cantabella, sir?
And as per standard patrolling procedure, our lights were on and you saw her clearly. Is that correct, Mr. Smiles?
Yes, sir! I am an expert at law.
Is it just me, or did I just hesitate before saying that?
Start sweating.
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Yes, sir. Ugh, I'm starting to talk like that guy.
Let us see how skilled our visiting barrister is.
Yes. By the way, Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
our cross-examination procedure should be the same as anywhere else. I don't... But just in case, would you like to have it explained to you?
The cross-examination procedure. Should I ask for an explanation? No need, sir.
No need.
I'm an expert.
We are experts, just like this man here.
No, thank you. I'm fine. I press the witness on all suspicious statements to gather information. And when there's a contradiction, I present evidence, just like I always do.
Okay, let's do it, Nick.
The defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examination.
Hold it!
Hold it.
What's ZZZO?
Ah, that's right. It's not something you'd know, not being a security professional. That's our special jargon. It's how we talk about the time in our trade.
Let me get this straight, Mr. Professional. You're using letters to tell the time?
See, ZZZO stands for 2220, which is 10:20 p.m.
Right. So 10:20 p.m. That's very accurate. How can you be so sure about the time?
Well, that's when the TV show I always watch in the security room ends.
TV show?
I meant to do the rounds at 10 p.m., but for a pro like me, that's just a guideline. Don't look so proud.
That doesn't sound very professional.
Anyway, I was patrolling the ship, like I do every night.
Your Honor, may I?
What is it, Prosecutor Flinch?
I would like to get the event straight while referring to this crime scene photo. The defendant and the crew member were fighting in the back of the cargo hold, is that correct? There has to be an option to make the text go faster.
No
No.
options?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. They were fighting right under that emergency light. Some items are spilling out of the broken crate.
Indeed, that crate was broken by the defendant with a steel pipe. Incidentally, the items we can see spilling out are stuffed toys depicting London's own police mascot, PC Badger.
I see. The crime scene photo shall be added to the court record. The witness may continue his testimony.
Hold it!
The blow.
The defendant, Miss Cantabella, hit the crew member with a steel pipe, didn't she?
Yes, that's right. As I opened the door to the cargo hold, the defendant struck the victim's head. Had I arrived a second earlier, I would have gladly stopped the blow with my own head.
I am not certain that that is what you should do.
I don't think a second would have made much of a difference.
Don't take this expert too seriously, Maya.
The witness saw the defendant deal the blow, is that correct?
Yes, sir. I expertly witnessed the crime with my very own sparkling eyes.
My goodness.
Is that so? I see.
Hold it!
You claimed the assailant was the defendant, Miss Cantabella.
Precisely. Naturally, she abandoned all hope, seeing a security pro like myself join the scene. She dropped that steel pipe she was holding to the floor with a clank. I see, I see. That's what a guilty person would do in that situation.
Exactly, Your Honor. There is no need to continue this cross-examination.
Ugh.
Hold it!
Are you sure you didn't notice anything unusual about the cargo hold? Let's look at this photo also.
Another thing. Well, aside from the defendant swinging that pipe around.
Could someone else have been hiding in that room?
Objection!
The security guard patrolling the freighter is responsible for checking every corner. He would have spotted an intruder right away. Isn't that so, witness?
Yes. I carry my trusty pocket torch for precisely such a task. I'd have noticed anything suspicious in an instant.
What is it, Maya?
I was just looking at the evidence in the court record. And I get the feeling there's something funny about this testimony.
You're saying that there's a contradiction? So, that's all he has to say.
Well, Nick, what do you think?
We managed to get our hands on some new evidence, but pressing alone can only get us so far.
Yeah. That means it's time to present evidence to the court.
Present evidence.
Compare what the witness is saying with the evidence in the court record.
Sometimes they won't match up, and that means they're not telling the whole truth.
Right. Thanks, Maya.
Come on, you're making it look as if I'm the attorney here. Touch the court record icon to compare the evidence and the testimony.
I need to present the evidence that contradicts the testimony. Yes. Yes, you do,
Yes.
Phoenix Wright. Attorney. Isabella may be saying she's guilty, but that doesn't mean this witness is telling us the whole story. I need to uncover the truth by myself.
Objection!
Objection!
Get him.
You're saying that there was nothing out of order in the cargo hold. Well, that's a bit funny.
Huh?
The point is, one of the crates in the cargo hold appears to have been tampered with.
Objection!
That the defendant must have smashed it with the pipe. Nothing odd about it.
Please take a look at the crime scene photo. There's this broken crate where the fight took place, but also there's another crate here that seems kind of strange, don't you think? This crate, sitting quite a distance away from where the fight took place, appears to have been forced open. Isn't this the sort of thing a security guard should immediately notice? You testified that you established there was nothing out of order at the crime scene. It's fun a contrast between Layton and Phoenix, where one is seen as competent and famous, and the other is jeered and belittled. That is very true. The energy of Professor Layton is very different in that, like, he's very much, like, you know, respected and everybody loves him. And then everybody fucking clowns on Phoenix Wright because he just like steps out of bed in the morning and is like, whoop de doop de doop, I don't know how to lawyer. So how come you didn't notice something so obvious?
Order! Order! That's certainly a serious oversight. Particularly for someone claiming to be an expert.
Objection!
Whether the witness is an expert or not bears no relevance to this case. What matters is that he saw the defendant hit the victim with a steel pipe.
Hold it!
What you just said. I'm afraid I can't let that slide.
Excuse me?
I am an expert guard. Focused, thorough, precise. A true professional. To prove it, I will testify once more.
Oh, goody.
You're all dying to know why I ignored that one crate, huh?
What?
Very well. The witness shall continue his testimony.
What excuse do you think he'll come up with, Nick?
Who knows? I've got a bad feeling about this, though. What did he actually see?
It's only natural that I missed the other crate. The lights in the cargo hold went on. But of course I had this. A guard's best friend is his trusty pocket torch. The emergency light was on mine, so it wasn't so dark I couldn't see. I saw that girl stand right in front of the crew member as she was attacked. Have Kitty.
Kitty.
Mr. Walnut has graced us with his presence.
Walnut.
Yes, and he's got Clover slobber all over him.
Sad.
And there was no one else in that room. You have Johnny's word for it. Walnut, you're so wet.
Oh my god. Gloomy.
You see the droplets on his ear.
Oh, poor baby.
Wait a moment. The security company claims that the lights were on during the patrol.
Yes, that's the official procedure, you see. But those light controls can be such a pain in the... Oh wait, no, that's not it. I mean, the truth is, an expert like me doesn't need those lights to do his work.
Yeah.
Not when I've got this. The focused beam of my trusty torch cuts through darkness like a laser. The witness will refrain from pointing the torch in this direction. Justice may be blind, but I'd rather not be.
I love this judge.
Oh my god. Wow, the judge is serving sass.
Yes. No nonsense.
Oops. Sorry, Your Honor. This trusty torch shall be added to the court record as evidence.
Torch.
Ew! What is that?
What is it, Your Honor?
This pocket torch is covered in something sticky. Ah! It seems my sweet little buddy's been up to some mischief. Your hands are filthy.
Ew.
Sweet little buddy. Do you mean your chocolate?
Johnny left sticky fingerprints all over his flashlight. Ow.
Ugh. Don't look at me. I'm not touching it.
Oh my, it's so I don't want to touch it either. It's so gross.
The defense may cross-examine the witness. And his sticky fingers.
No, I don't wanna. I want to go home to America.
Hold it!
According to the rules, the lights have to be on. Is that right?
Don't spread the news, but between you and me, I'm not very good with the light controls on that ship. Even a security expert like me has the flaws, you know.
So he just neglected his duty.
Didn't you say before that you're focused, thorough, and precise? A true professional?
Yes, that's true, of course. Always focused, thorough, and precise. Except when I'm cutting the odd corner. I aim to be a well-balanced professional, you know. That's how that works.
Yes.
Even Flinch looks unsure of how to handle this guy.
Hold it!
Guard's best friend. You mean that flashlight?
Flashlight? It's our pocket torch. Ever watch crime dramas? Torchlit night patrols and all that? I've always thought it looked so cool. In fact, that's why I became a security guard.
Really? It's a unique reason. By the way, what about the chocolate smudges on the flashlight torch?
A well-prepared guard has a torch in his right hand and a chocolate bar in the left.
That is not correct. I know. I don't believe you.
That's how you get those sticky fingy prints on that torch. Ugh. It's like an emergency ration. I'm so hot on security issues that it tends to melt. Oh, man. This dude is covered in melted chocolate, probably.
That's really gross. You have to remind yourself we're not in ye olde England and TV still exists. Yes, that is correct. We are in the modern day. So the flashlight is covered in fingerprints from his sticky right hand. Ew.
Hold it!
An emergency light.
The defendant and the crew member fought under that emergency light.
Ah, yes, there it is, in the back of the room. Yes, sir, the cargo hold was faintly lit up by that little red light there.
But the regular lights are on in this picture.
Well, yeah, I switched them on before the police came.
What?
I didn't want to risk my bright career over my slightly different take on the rules.
My slightly different take, he says.
After all, I'm an expert. It's all in the details.
You're an expert, all right. An expert in bending the rules.
Hold it!
And you saw that clearly.
Yes, I got there, opened the door, and then bam, that's when it happened. I felt it in my shades. They spoke to me. Johnny, you're looking at a crime here.
Huh? But wait a second. You were wearing sunglasses?
Here we go. I knew this would come up.
Yeah! What's a security guard without a pair of shades? These babies are a part of me.
Witness, you were patrolling the freighter with sunglasses on?
Of course I was. Whatever I do it with style. Is it a bit of vanity a crime? Don't you wear your specs for the same reason?
Vanity. I wear them because I'm short-sighted, I'll have you know.
You got that right, Flinch. So, Johnny had sunglasses on in a dimly lit room.
Do you think he actually managed to see anything? Nick, check the court record. There might be a contradiction in Johnny's testimony.
Yeah, good idea. So there might be a contradiction, huh?
Witness, continue your testimony.
Ah, right in front, but it's to the back of the head.
Objection!
Haha.
You're sure the defendant was standing right in front of the crew member?
Absolutely, and they were facing each other the entire time.
Well, that's weird, because it clearly contradicts this evidence. What do you mean? According to the victim's medical report, the blow was dealt to the back of the head.
The back of the head?
Do you understand now? If they were facing each other, there's no way the victim could have been hit from behind.
Yes, sir! Witness, can you offer an explanation for this contradiction?
Yes, explain yourself. It's the first I'm hearing of this.
Yes, sir, it's strange, isn't it? I'm totally sure they were fighting face to face. Chocolate bar is crumbling. I'd swear there's melting chocolate bar on it.
It doesn't look like he's lying, but then...
Hey, Nick, look at me.
Oh
my God! Who
Jesus
gave you this?
Christ! What are you doing? I think I'm bleeding! Oh! Ow!
I was just checking if I could hit the back of your head while you were facing me. Oh
This
my
is so
God.
fucking cold-blooded. Ah. I think that's like the third concussion I've had in this series.
Does this count as assault in front of a judge during a trial? And is this a chargeable offense?
We wouldn't press charges.
She gave you a third concussion.
It doesn't seem doable, especially for someone as vertically challenged as me.
How you keep your dangerous little experiments inside that head of yours, Maya? Kinda like living, thanks. At least you've learned a couple of important things.
I missed Maya too.
First, that this witness is unreliable. And second, that the prosecution didn't investigate this case properly. Everybody's fucking wrong here. My gut feeling is right. There's much more to this case than meets the eye. That's my chance. What should I do? We are not guilty!
Yeah.
Your Honor, defense asserts once more that the defendant Espella Cantabella is innocent.
What?
This foolishness! Just who do you think you are anyway? Waltzing in here with your ridiculous assumptions. Balderdash, I say, that's not how it was supposed to be. Huh? What did he just say?
Not how it was supposed to be.
In light of this new development, the court's opinion is that the defendant is in no way cleared of suspicion. However, the witness's testimony has been proven unreliable.
Yeah, throw him out.
Ha ha ha, him and his chocolate bar.
That's more like it. Looks like I'm starting to win over the judge.
Objection!
Objection? Don't forget that the defendant admits it all charges. Surely her guilt is beyond doubt.
Objection!
Get him.
The defendant is just a schoolgirl. You can't go on her confession alone. I mean, you can, but it does seem like she's being coerced in some way.
Somehow.
So like, I think that there probably is something unethical going on here. So I think it's probably okay if we do this.
Have you seen her eyes? They don't have any shine.
There is nothing going on in there. So far, we have established only one thing. That Mr. Smiles is neither an expert nor even a reliable witness.
Hold it!
In my long 6-month career.
My man, you have been here for 6 months.
As a security guard, never have my professionalism and expertise been questioned. Isn't 6 months barely past the probation period?
Smile, you'll hurt his feelings.
You're saying Goldilocks there is innocent. In other words, that she didn't assault anyone. And that she didn't steal this toy? Isn't that so, Mr. Lawyer?
Yes, at least. Yet to see any proof that she tried to steal it.
I got you there.
Huh? Got me how?
I have. A decisive piece of evidence.
Oh my, is that so?
The proof that this girl was trying to kidnap PC Badger.
What? You do? Even Flinch is shocked. He's flinching.
When I seized the girl at the crime scene, she was clasping this in her hand. She didn't even seem to notice. And what would that be?
It would appear to be PC Badger's tag, Your Honor.
Now that you mention it, this mascot does seem to have some sort of an ill-fitting tag attached. What's this engraved on the tag? Is that an address?
Oh, you mean there's an address written on there?
It would appear to be Scotland Yard's and their telephone number. It is Scotland Yard's mascot, after all.
This tag, it's been ripped from one of the PC Badger toys?
Yes, sir. The suspect was caught in the act of nicking his very toy. The tag was ripped off during the fight.
Then this tag is...
What we have here is the decisive evidence that she was trying to steal the cargo.
No way! I wasn't expecting evidence like that.
Objection!
Witness, I was never informed of such evidence. If you had this in your possession, why didn't you hand it to the police?
Sorry, Mr. Prosecutor. I am an expert at what I do. And my expert advice to myself was that I'd better keep this as my secret weapon. So I waited for the right moment to single-handedly settle this trial.
It's like Flinch and I are both in uncharted waters now.
This tiger's vital evidence. It will be added to the court record. Just the sound.
Defense, Mr. Wright, was it?
Yes, Prosecutor Flinch.
Your appearance in this court has a very hastily decided affair.
That is true. That call from the Attorneys Association came out of nowhere.
Perhaps in all the confusion, the request from your client escaped your attention. Were you not instructed to accept the sentence proposed by the prosecution?
Come to think of it, Miss Darklaw did say something about that before the trial.
She's pleading guilty, so there's not much you need to do. I suggest you accept the punishment proposed by the prosecution.
That's what you were asked to do. You have convinced us all of your skill, so your good name will not suffer. Why not simply admit the defendant is guilty and call it a day, hmm?
What do you say to that, Mr. Wright?
That seems wildly unethical.
Depending on your stance in this matter, the court may now pass the verdict.
My stance? Something I don't need to think twice about. What if we just ended it there, like... That sounds great! Alright, guys, case over.
Bye. Let's go home.
The defense requests that the trial continue.
What?
The defense stands by its assertion that Espella Cantabella is not guilty.
Very well, Mr. Wright. If that's your desire, then I, too, have a request to make. Your Honor.
And my stream's freezing up. Okay, I think I caught him. Yes, Prosecutor Flinch?
The prosecution calls its second witness.
Hey! Wait a second! What about me? Come on, guys. Don't forget about Johnny. Let me start over from the top. No detail omitted.
Just, no. You suck.
I suggest you leave the witness stand and go back to witnessing your crimes on television.
Ooh. Yes. Yes. Dude.
It's gonna fucking cry.
I believe a break is in order. The court will now adjourn for a 15-minute break. Mr. Flinch, prepare your witness. Is that understood?
Yes, Your Honor. The defense has no objections. Looks like Flinch finally got serious about this case. And that means the real game starts now. The real video game starts now! To be continued.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Soup.
Soup. That's us. Ugh. Okay, I think we should actually just wrap up for the night. Just call it a
Yeah,
little bit.
I think that's a good stopping point.
Yeah,
Mhm.
can pick up next week and finish up this case and maybe get into the next part of the Professor Layton bit.
I was curious how they would blend the two properties together. I'm liking it so far.
Yeah.
Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks for coming over.
Thanks for watching. Thank
Yeah.
you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's very fun. Tank.
Tank. Yeah, so we'll be back next week for more of the Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
And yeah. So we'll see you next week. Next time. I think there's no stream tomorrow. I'm just gonna take it easy. I think Dan's busy. And also we haven't figured out what we would stream yet, so probably another week of that. Yeah, I'm sleeping in tomorrow. I need to sleep in tomorrow. I need to take a rest. We had a long discussion about how much I just need to rest.
You need people in your life to just moderate your schedule.
Yeah. So we'll in that case we'll see you next week. Same time, same place. More Ace Attorney plus a little Professor Layton.
Yay!
Alright, we'll see you then.
See you guys.